Do you know why the cortisol is spiking right now, chat? Do you know why? It's the Super Metroid cartridge. Gather around, folks. I'm going to tell you the story about Super Metroid. Some of you may have heard it. When I was young, 1994, I was 9 years old, I got Super Metroid. It might have been for Christmas, might have been for a birthday, it's hard to remember. But Metroid and Metroid 2 were some of my most played games. I loved those games. So Super Metroid was naturally one of the best things I'd ever played, easily. And I played it, I finished it, and then a couple weeks later, I would be like, you know, I should play Super Metroid again. Because there were so many secrets, there were so many things, and the sense of progression was just so fun in a game like that. So, I would say the cartridge worked for about, I'm gonna guess about 7 months or so. Maybe 6 to 7, maybe about half a year. And, then it stopped. And you know what it would do? It would just be the intro. And you would see the Nintendo, you would see the tank, the dead scientists, you would hear the music, you would press the button, black screen, nothing, no game. I went to EB Games, yes, EB Games, and I bought a cleaning kit, and I cleaned the fuck out of under here for so long. Tried it, didn't work. Tried it again, didn't work. It had like, you know, like a solvent specifically for cleaning the connectors. It had brushes, the whole thing didn't work. So then I thought, well, shit, what do I do now? You know, now this is pre-internet, so I don't know how to like look stuff up. I don't know what I'm doing. If there's a return or a warranty, I'm unaware of such things. So I just didn't. But I opened it up. I unscrewed it and opened it up and jiggled and cleaned. And I had my older cousin who helped me, who was at the time about 9 years older than me. And you know what? It never worked again. But it didn't stop me. I kept trying. I would blow into it. I would hit it. I would, yes, hit it. I would like, you know, because sometimes the NES cartridges, if you'd like kind of, that was a trick that my cousins and his friends would do. They would hit the cartridge a little bit, and sometimes it would work. So I tried that. At a certain point, I had all these harebrained ideas, and at a certain point, I just gave up. But my cousin told me I had to let go, and he walked me over to the trash bin. I don't know, you know, maybe this is what I needed psychologically, but he literally walked me over to the trash bin, and I opened it up the garbage, and I can see the shot. If there were the movie of my life, I would see the shot. It would be a shot coming out of the garbage pail, up at me, and I would be really sad, and he'd be standing over me with an arm on my shoulder, which probably didn't happen, and then in slow motion, the cartridge would drop into the garbage, and then a shot of the garbage, and you'd hear like, poof. I had to just let go. And so I did. Now these days, there's a part of me that's like, fuck, if I kept that cartridge, some genius in this community would have been able to fix that. Maybe. Like, one day, right, down the load, down the line, someone in my life might have been able to help me fix that. But I was just, I just, you know, had to let go. And I still couldn't let go, because then I rented the game several times. And I remember one rental, I got stuck, and I forgot that you could run. Because there's a run button in Super Metroid. And you don't usually need it, because Samus moves pretty fast, so you don't think that maybe there is one. So I forgot that you could run, and I got stuck in the... I didn't know what to do. I thought you needed the speed booster in that one corridor. I tell this story every time I play Super Metroid, I'm pretty sure, but... But anyway, yeah, I rented it, and then emulation, it wasn't great at first, but then it got better, and then I got to play Super Metroid again, and I even got it on the Virtual Console.